Good stuff. Good stuff.
Happy to see you there.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash. The monster mash.
Halloween has always been one of my favorite times of the year. I can dress up as someone else and have fun and get treats like chips and chocolate and like large candy bars from those houses that were just so blessed. I love you. Thank you so much for those times. As I've grown older, I've become kind of distant from Halloween because, you know, when I was a kid, I was going out every year and trick-or-treating, and I can't do that anymore. I wanted to, like last year, to go up and down the hill once or something, but I kind of realized Halloween is for kids. I don't want to go out and take the candy or chips from kids. That's not my thing, I guess. I know teenagers go out and stuff like that, but I stopped after grade 10, which sucks, but I'd rather not take candy from kids' hands. Even though I'm a bit older now and I don't necessarily go out for Halloween, I can tell you right now, it still feels like a Halloween night. I remember countless nights of going out with my brother, my dad, my mom. I just remember it being so cold, and I remember having to dress in layers underneath my whatever I was wearing that year. I think it's hilarious that I actually had to do that. That's what Canadians have to do. I know people around like America and even in some places in Canada can go out and not be cold, but it's cold. A couple degrees over zero, like that's cold. You can't be out in a t-shirt. You can't be out in a little suit. You're gonna have to go in layers. There's one story that I can't necessarily remember, so just one sec.
Oh my gosh, okay, so it was the first Halloween I ever took you out. You were just a little. And Justin was a baby, so he stayed home with Daddy. And we went down the street for a few houses, and you were having so much fun, even though we were scared. And then we came up on Tracy's side, and we went to Tracy's, and then you went to Lloyd's. And when I can't help it, you came across the street and your father was at the door and you had a big bucket of candy with a great big smile and you said, "Hi, Dad." And I'll never forget that. Showing him your big bag of candy. "Hi, Dad, look what I got." And he goes, "Hi, son." And I'll never forget that. And every time you walk out the door now, I think of you coming back to the house. So little and so innocent. And now you're out and gone.
Love you, Mama.
Yeah, I love you too.
Yeah, I did that. Wish it was on film. That would have been awesome.
Oh my God, I love that. I'll never forget your voice. I'll never forget it. Hi, Dad. Tree. Have fun. You're welcome.
I think the best thing about today was the fact that my instructors dressed up and they came into my class. I will show that footage now. That just happened.
We understand that here in the future we can catch a shuttle to Mars. Where we can catch the shuttle. You have to go talk to Elon.
Yeah, you might have to talk to Musk. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Happy to see you there.
The women were, I'm like 95% sure were the Spice Girls because they had that playing and stuff, and that was pretty interesting. My web instructor, and I can't necessarily remember who the other two were, but they came in as Mars astronauts. That was pretty cool. Astronauts who are being sent to Mars. Like, it was like legit. There was like a NASA symbol and like the Mars mission thing, and I was like, that's really cool. I got so super excited and I was so stoked looking at it. I was just like, that's so much work, and he's one of my instructors. That's really cool. I think I'm in the right place. College is definitely for me. Wait, go back to the guide for a sec. Is that Monster House? Oh my God. Now that is a movie you need to see.
Carter, come back, please! Carter, I'm serious. If those are the teeth, and that's the tongue. Then that must be the uvula.
Oh, so it's a girl house.
What?
And coming next, cool and windy tonight for the Hobgoblins. CTV meteorologist Sydney Day is here with the very latest forecast as the news hour continues here on Halloween.
Just one last thing. Please make sure to enjoy what you're doing. Sit down, watch a horror movie with your family or any movie. Watch the Charlie Brown Halloween special, I believe it's called. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Bring that up on YouTube and just have a sentimental time tonight. Make it count.
Hey, have you come to sing pumpkin carols? You blockhead, you're gonna miss all the fun just like last year. I got a popcorn ball. I got a fudge bar. I got a pack of gum. I got a rock.
I love you guys. Peace.
It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash.
Happy Halloween!
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abode to get a jolt from my electrode.